the future, it's just exploding of the way people are going to want to come in. They're going to be pounding the door down once they see. And they found the right person, because you have to know in life what you're good at and what you're not good at, even if someone wants you there or think, no, I'm not an admin person. I know what I do. I do very little, but I do it well.
Hey there, future real estate legends. This is Jason P. Jordan, your go-to global real estate coach and the president and CEO of the Legends International team, brokered by EXP Realty. I just wanted to thank you for being here and welcome you to another episode of the LiT Real Estate Show, where we interview our equity partners at EXP Realty in the USA and from all around the globe. Now I just ask you to please subscribe to my channel by clicking the subscribe button and hitting that bell icon so you never miss another LiT show or any other future videos that I have then launch here on this channel. It also helps the show grow so we can get even more successful EXP Realty agents on to help you. Now, at the same time, if you're a subscriber, you'll get access to new shows before anyone in the world does. If you would, subscribe right now. Thanks so much. Let me introduce our guest speaker today, Barbara A. Warren, who today lives in Santo Domingo, Distro Nacional, Dominican Republic. Barbara Warren is your Caribbean real estate nexus, is the leading international real estate expert specializing in luxury pre-construction properties in the Dominican Republic and St. Martin. With over 2 decades of experience across global markets from California to Paris to the Caribbean, she's built an extensive network of investors, developers, and brokers. As founder of Santana Lifestyle Properties and former director of international business development for leading developers, she has successfully led high-value investment projects, broker networks, and luxury sales strategies for premier developments in Punta Cana and Cap Cana. She has played a pivotal role in more new construction sales in the Dominican Republic than nearly any other real estate professional. Now Barbara is joining EXP Realty with the Legends International team, LiT, to leverage our global network and scale her Caribbean real estate business to new heights. Fluent in English, Spanish, and French, she's sought after international speaker and trusted advisor for high net worth clients seeking profitable real estate investments and luxury island lifestyle. Whether buying, selling, or investing, Barbara connects vision with opportunity, ensuring maximum returns and seamless transactions. So with that said, Barbara, welcome.
Thank you so much. What a journey it has been, Jason. We've known each other for 6-7 years now.
I don't know if it's been that long, but it's definitely been. It feels like it's been that long.
It's been quite a while, and thank you so much. It's a pleasure and an honor to finally be able to do this, and I'm really excited. This is going to be fantastic because we have a product here which is called the Dominican Republic, and it's awesome. I mean, we have mountains. I mean, it actually gets frosty in the mountains here. Not snow, but it gets frosty, all the way to our beautiful beaches, which are known all around the world.
See, look at her. She's already going right into the mode of promoting this wonderful place that she lives, that she calls home, the DR. But I want to jump into the DeLorean, and I want to set the clock back a few years, and we're going to go back in time before you got into real estate. What were you doing before you got into real estate, and what kind of brought you to real estate?
I am originally a hotelier.
Okay.
I worked with the GSAs for Marriott in Paris, where I was in charge of director of corporate accounts worldwide, and I had like the top 10 accounts for Marriott. And it allowed me to travel all of Europe in the most VIP luxury style that I absolutely love. And not only Europe, but I got to go to Asia. And I actually discovered the US because I had to go to take my corporate clients to Washington, D.C., to New York, helicopter rides to show them the city. It was a really beautiful experience, a beautiful lifestyle. And we had, when I was then I moved to St. Martin, the island of St. Martin, and I worked with Starwood there also. And then I went from one hotel to another, and I was at the Westin St. Martin, where they also had fractional real estate. And I stayed 5 years there. But the fractional real estate people were always coming up to my office, come work with us, come work with us. And I was in such a beautiful comfort zone that I didn't. I said, nah, I'm fine. Then I went to work for Starwood in Punta Cana, and I stayed for a year. And then I came back to St. Martin because I missed it a lot. And the fractional people caught me and said, come on, you're going to work with us now. So I said, why not? Then Hurricane Irma came. And it took everything, the hotel, my house, car, everything. And I ended up back in the DR. So it was the destiny that I be here.
And go ahead.
No, and then I worked in the hotel industry a little bit, but it wasn't with Starwood. And once you come off of that corporate hamster wheel, nothing else compares. And then I interviewed with a company that was a construction company, and to be really, really transparent, when I went in there, I just went in there to just go, okay, you want to talk to me? Let's talk. I didn't know what they were doing. And they hired me like in 5 minutes. And when I got there, I'm like, what is exactly you guys do? Because you obviously know what I do. And they explained it to me in a nutshell. I go, oh, okay, I got this. And I just ran with it. And we took the company from something very small to what it is today. And after 5 years, I really hit that glass ceiling to the point where it's like, I got to get out of here. And I started doing the same thing, but with multiple brokers. And I think when news got out that I was done, I had, at the end of the week, 5 days, I had 8 solid propositions from companies that wanted me to work with them. And I told them all, I need to go away. I'll come back in 6 weeks. It was 3 months later. And they're all, take your time, do what you want to do, but we want you to work with us. And that's when I said, why work with one when I can work with everybody? So I opened my own company, and I basically get brokers, match them with the ideal project for their target audience, to put it in very short. That's what I do. If you have clients that want to invest internationally in a very safe environment, secure, I know exactly what your client needs. Once you filled out a form that tells me who they are, know your client, I can get you exactly what you need quickly. And then we have teams that will close it out for you. That's what I do. And now I'm honored to be able to join EXP because I do want a structure, a bigger structure, and a good leader like Jason.
Well, let's dive into that here in just a moment. I want to unpack a couple of things and share with everybody here a little bit more about you, because I think it's interesting that you shared with me that you actually were born in the DR, right?
No.
Oh, okay. No. I thought you were born in the DR.
No, my mother wanted me to have that American passport because in those days you had, citizenship with birthright on the soil.
Right.
So she was very clear with my father. No. In the U.S. it's happening.
Okay. And you kept finding yourself back in the DR, right?
It kept calling me.
Right?
It kept calling me, yeah.
Also, for those of you that don't know, she's at her own cooking show as well. We're talking about a super talented woman, and I'm honored to be sponsoring her at EXP and having her become a leader at the Legends International team. I know, Barbara, everybody at EXP was trying to court you, right? And
they were.
Right? And
I had five interviews with EXP, literally.
So what was it that made you go, hey, no, this is the path I want to go?
I was born to be international in everything I do. That's my strong point, being able to slide from one culture to the other. And sure, I make cultural mistakes out of ignorance, and that's fine. You're allowed to. But that's what I do. I don't function well in a small environment. I get very nervous and very claustrophobic. And when I had multiple people approach me, and there is a way to get to people with my mindset, and it's zero pressure. And when I met you, Jason, via one of my brokers outside of EXP, it was just, we're looking for people. I enjoyed the way that, oh yeah, we're EXP, and that was it. There was no pushing. And I liked that. And then the whole aspect of international and your vision and the team's vision of how to work internationally. So it was no push. It was, here we are, this is what we do. And when I was finally able to go to the EXP Con, I got it and it clicked, and I saw a lot of my brokers that I've already worked with, which are very successful, a lot of icons that already work with me. I said, this is where I need to be. I like the vibe. I mean, I've had other realty companies talk to me too, but I like the EXP vibe because it's bright, it's visionary, it has a lot of advantages that I won't go into right now. But the advantages that you propose that other companies don't propose to their realtors is very enticing. And you guys have fun, and life's too short not to have fun. It's way too short. So all that, and Jason, your leadership, because leadership is important. And Marty, the way that you guys work in tandem, and the way I saw how Amy was in there, hi Amy, that was reacting, the whole family aspect and welcoming is still human. And with all the AI we have, it's still, AI is fantastic. That's my best friend. But this human aspect that this team has is what is attracted to me. And it's not, it doesn't seem like what everything else is out there. So that whole thing attracted me, because I'm a lone wolf. You know that, Jason. Yeah, I am a lone wolf.
Yeah.
And I'm still a little bit like, I don't know. But I'm doing this. It's a leap of faith because I think that it's important. I mean, you can go fast alone, but far with a group. And this is the group that I want to progress with, because I have things to bring to the table. But what you've brought thus far is tenfold. And this is wonderful. I didn't expect any of this. And the way you've welcomed me into your family, not only the professional, but the personal, I like it. And I think anybody that wants to progress in a very different environment, a very lucrative environment, the IT that you propose, the possible, my plans for you. I think that these visions that I have, you have a scale where you're welcoming them. And I'm not talking, the financial aspect for me at this point in my life is secondary. I mean, it's important, but it's the actual human aspect of what you guys are doing that really attracted me to come and work with you.
Wow. I didn't know she was going to say all that. That's very, very touching, Barbara. I'm very humbled. And it's an absolute honor. So I'm just so excited to be in partnership with you. And I think we're going to actually change a lot of people's lives. I think that you have a very large network of people that you know and work with that trust you and know that you wouldn't be making a move like this if it wasn't good for you and good for others. And I think that as we spread that word and right, that we'll be able to change a lot of people's lives. And,
yes.
And the technology, the opportunity that's here at EXP Realty is unmatched. I think you realize too, it's the timing is perfect, right?
It's all about timing.
Yeah, everything's coming together. So now that you've known about EXP for a while, right? Right? You got to meet the man himself, Mr. Glenn Sanford, right? We've got a great picture with you with him, and then the three of us, right? And you've had a chance to really kind of get in the weeds and kind of feel it and understand it. What do you think is the future of EXP Realty, in your opinion?
Wow. I think it will continue to grow. I think that there's going to be a lot of copying, a lot of people trying to copy, and the future, it's just exploding. of the way people are going to want to come in. They're going to be pounding the door down once they see. And someone as skeptical as me, because I mean, they interviewed me for country leader and all that stuff. I'm all, nah, it's not for me. Go away. And they found the right person, because you have to know in life what you're good at and what you're not good at, even if someone wants you there or think that, no, I'm not an admin person. I know what I do. I do very little, but I do it well. So after those, 5-6 times that you come back to it, and I think people will start, if they see someone, this lone wolf that's going to come into this pack, they're going to start really questioning things like, wait a minute. Miss Lone Wolf is now with a group, and it's EXP. This has to be good.
Well, I think what you're saying there is really key. And I think if we take a look at what's happened in the US and we use that as our kind of binoculars to look into the future, right? And we see now in the US where we have critical mass, where we are number one by transactions, right? Number one agent count, number two by volume. We are the category king of cloud-based brokerages. And you're right.
Yes.
Are there companies who have been copying us and trying to create that growth that we have done? And some of them have had some success, but no one has had the international success that we have already started to have. And I think that if we look at the success in the US, and now we are seeing in the US, the really big players, those who have owned very large independent real estate brokerages, large teams, those are the ones today who are all moving over, right?
Exactly.
So, right? Even in a down market, we continue to capture more and more market share. And our value per transaction, per agent keeps going up. So I think if we just take a look at that and say, okay, maybe 3, 4, 5 years out into the future, that's what starts to happen in all these countries that we're entering, right? And we look at the UK, where we entered in 2019, and now we're number one by listings amongst all brokerages in the UK, right?
You see?
Which is really fantastic. So I think, like you said, it's a matter of time, and people will be banging on the door. Let me in, right?
Exactly. We have to have criteria to let them in.
Well, Barbara, this is fun. I love talking to you, and I love working with you. You are such a creative mind as well as a savvy business person. And I think the things that we will create together will truly be legendary.
Oh, they will. And you know what I have in mind already.
Well, let's not share all the secrets.
No.
But I am really, really honored and welcome you, Barbara, to the team. I'm just super excited that you're here, right?
I am too, and I'm excited to join a group, but like a group of people that want good for each other. Because that's important. And you know my feelings. I know, I'm excited. And everybody, thank you so much for welcoming me. And I'm so looking forward to doing some really great things. I'm not here for a ride. I'm here to drive the bus, we got to do some really big things. We have to make a mark. And of course, make money.
Well, that was something I said to you when we were talking about this possibility, right? Is I said, you can keep doing what you're doing, or let's leave a legacy. Let's leave a mark, right? And that's really where our conversations started catching on. And we started exploring what that might look like, right? And like you said, no pressure, right? It was just, let's explore what that might look like. And it ended up bringing us to this point, right?
Yes, and many other things that we're going to do. No, it's all good. Come in, people. Let's do this.
Oh, Barbara, I just love how you make things simple, right? And you get right to it.
I have to. I have to, because otherwise I forget half the stuff. No, it has to be simple. Because Simple goes quickly, clearly. Why? Because it's time. And I like to have the maximum amount of time to have fun.
Well, and you definitely live in the right location for that, right?
I do. And you're all going to see soon.
Absolutely. So thank you so much, Barbara, for sharing your story with us today, and officially welcome to the Legends International team.
Merci.
Hey, I hope you found value in today's legendary interview with our special guest. If you'd like to see more interviews just like this one, make sure you're subscribed to the channel. And if you'd like to learn more about today's guest, I placed all their contact information in the description below. Who knows? Maybe they are the mentor you've been looking for. And if you're looking to make a change who you are partnered with in real estate, feel free to book a no-pressure private Zoom call with me. During this private call, I'll share with you how we help real estate agents leverage their language skills and cultural connections to close more transactions both locally and internationally using cutting-edge lead generation technology and marketing techniques. If you want to find yourself in a different situation in 90 days or in a year from now, it's important to find the right partners that can mentor you, have the right strategies, and are willing to give you the roadmap without asking for an additional cut of your commission. With the unique EXP Realty model, it's a collaboration, not competition mentality. The numbers don't lie either. So if you're curious, reach out and set up an appointment. I look forward to meeting you. Feel free to check out the other videos I have here on the channel about EXP Realty too, in case you're just curious. Otherwise, drop your questions or suggestions for upcoming guests in the comments below. Once again, I'm Jason Jordan, your go-to global real estate coach with the Legends International team brokered by EXP Realty. Make sure to like, share, subscribe, and hit that bell icon so you don't miss any future videos. Thanks for watching. See you in the next video.